Alright, fellow YouTubers, this is Caleb Craig with 2. Here to bring a review this time on the Star Wars Black Series Finn Jakku. As you can see on the front of the box, looks very nice. Here's a picture of Finn Jakku right there. It looks very nice how they did it. Nice artwork. All black boxes. Star Wars the Black Series on the top with the red background behind him. As you can see here, see the figure from the side, and it says Finn Jakku on that side. And this was the #1 figure of the wave, Finn Jakku. Hooray! And on the back, you can see Disney, and also it says Star Wars 01 at the top. For Finn Jakku, it says, a trained warrior desperate to escape his past, Finn is plunged into an adventure as his conscience drives him down a heroic but dangerous path. And there, if you look very closely, there's his picture right there in the background behind the description. Now let's get into the actual figure. Alright, and here he is out of packaging. You know, Shartimus Prime actually said he thought that he looked kind of like Tracy Morgan. And, well, I guess you could say Finn does look kind of like Tracy Morgan. He has the huge jawline, but I guess, you know, that's his facial feature. But to me, it does look somewhat like the actor. Very nice figure, though. As you can see, he comes with this accessory here, which is this nice gun that he has. The gun reminds me of something that one of the weapons you would see on Gundam. But anyway, it has a silver tip, and it's brown. The brown is really close. Well, it's like different, but it's really close to the color of his jacket, but still really cool. Silver tip there. They put a lot of details into it. It looks like it's a little gritty. It's been used a lot, a little dirty, but really cool at the same time. Now, one thing that's a little different is that on this figure, I don't get that many reviews on black like figures, but they did an awesome job to me on his skin tone color. It looks a little shiny, maybe use a smoother, browner plastic, but past that, it looks really cool. As you can see in the hair, they gave him little waves, and so you can see it. Mine had a small problem with a little dip here in the back of the head, but past that, it does look fine. His eyes, they painted them brown. I don't know if you can see that in there. Brown with a black speck. Looks a little cross-eyed there on camera, but he doesn't look like that. Even though, and his head is a different color from his neck. His neck is like a lighter brown, but still a very nice figure. I do like the way they did the jacket. The jacket does have a lot of different little wrinkles in it, and a few little, I don't want to understand why this is that color. Shouldn't it be red on this side? But I guess that's the design of the jacket. Red line here and a huge red blazer on the shoulder pad. But hey, no complaints here. Still a really nice figure. They made sure they put a lot of wrinkles into it, and even here on the back where like it like squeezes up. That came out pretty cool. Here on the side, I guess it's supposed to be a line. I guess I really want to see a little bit more color in the jacket, even though in the movie, I'm pretty sure this is exactly how he wears it. And as you can see, he has the little pockets here on the side that cannot be opened. But how they did them, move shadow, how they did them, it did really come out nicely though. Okay. Also, this hand, both hands are made where he can grip the gun, but he only has one gun. There really should have been a lightsaber here, so I'll probably get him to hold my Anakin. But still, you know, I thought they would have had it where he could grip that a little bit better. And here you can even see that they painted where the articulation will be on the inside of the arm. So that came out very nicely. It's just, he's really shiny. Like, it looks like his face is like really like it's glistening, but past that, it does look cool. I think that's just on my camera. But it is a very nice figure. The pants is nice, and you also like how they did the shirt. You see how they did it, so a little detail in it. Looks very nicely. He has on all black pants with wrinkles very nicely. I'm wondering if his actual shoes, if they are this tan color, or were they black and that's just from a whole bunch of mud. But as you can see, they do go up to his pants some. So I do like the effect they did where they actually made his pants a little dirty too, because that light dirt would show in these pants. Okay. But overall, it's a pretty nice figure. I do not like that I cannot bend both hands to hold his gun, like where it can rest. Really hard to do that. And it comes up so far, and you can like, but you can't really move his hand though, but that's still cool. Pretty nice figure. I don't really think it's completely 6 inches. This one looks a little shorter, but still, it's not as tall as the other one that I did. So I'm guessing they made him a little bit shorter in the movie. But to me, they still did an awesome job. It looks just like the figure. And let's get into the articulation. Alright, first we start off with the legs. These can actually go back that much, go up that much. So not that much, just go straight, it looks like. Ankle pivot is awesome. Look at that, that's beautiful. And as you can see, it's a huge ball joint here on the bottom that they have inside the actual figure. And there his legs can really bend good. Look at that. That's awesome. I've never seen articulation like that before. You can see here where it bends, it's like this part's in the middle. Bends in, bends out. I kind of like that. It's different, but it's weird because you see the knees here and the knees there too. But hey, I'll take it. Here, these can bend. Very nicely done. Bend perfectly. This can go out. that far, so his legs can go out that far. So we're not doing the full split yet, but that's cool. Ab crunch is really good. See, it bends. I don't know if you can see it with this jacket in the way. His jacket is really like stiff, so it's not easy to get in there. But you see, there's the ab crunch there, and he can bend back. But when he bends back, you see there that opens up. So in and out, ab crunch. One Teletubby, two Teletubbies. But anyway, also his arms can go all the way around. They can go out. They can't go back for, I think. Let's see how far back it can go. Yeah, only about that far back. And it feels really, really stiff. I guess because it's new. They can bend here, so you get a right angle, but can't go really no further than the right angle. This twist, bends, and that's all the articulation in that wrist. Head can go side to side. Only look down that far. Can't really look that far up, so just looks a tad bit up. And this hand's the same. I'm wondering if I heard something about this wrist. Okay, yeah, this one can't pop the wrist. I just tried to show y'all with my gigantic hands. I don't know if that was good or not, but that one can't bend. So it does have a pretty decent amount of articulation. I'm not gonna lie, I do like it. That looks really cool, and I was really tempted. I hope they come out with a Captain Plasma for the Black Series wave. That would be awesome. I'm over here drowning on my saliva. But anyway, the best thing I love about this figure though is that how they did the wrinkles. You have this huge wrinkle right here in the chest, and you also see right here they put so many wrinkles on the side. So those came out awesome, and to me it's a pretty cool figure. Yep. But yeah, this has been Caleb Creek Devil Toys 1-2. This is my review of Finn from the new movie Star Wars Force Awakens. Let's all pray that it's a really good movie and it does really awesome and blows our minds just like the first three did, or like the last three did, or however you want to say it. But yeah, this has been Caleb Creek Devil Toys 1-2. I'll see y'all later. Bye.
Leaving so soon? All right. Have a good day.